people are like, well, I'm not gonna go see it. You know what? If you get a chance, go see it. Go
Yeah.
see it. Definitely, it's a good movie.
It is. I agree.
Yeah. So that's step number one. Step number. Well, what else are we? Oh, speaking of Legion, okay.
We started watching.
We started watching
the show Legion.
Legion here.
Yeah, which is
the first episode, which
I've kind of it's going to take a while. It looks interesting, but at the same time, because
it's a slow watch. Obviously, it's developing the story.
Yeah.
Now, Legion, which basically refers to
as the
No, who's the character?
David's. Hold up, I have it right here because I'm like.
But he's supposed to be Charles Xavier's kid.
Yes, I looked it up. So pretty much the story goes that Charles Xavier was on a mission. Pretty much fell in love with the woman. They had an affair, and she didn't tell him that she was pregnant. And now, hold up.
So he has a son that he doesn't know. And pretty much. Those of you non-geeks, non-nerds, Charles Xavier, if you don't know by now, is Professor X from the X-Men. Just thought I'd explain that. Because, well, All right. That's what I do.
Yeah, all right. David Charles Heller, his actual name. Yada, yada, yada.
Heller. Repeat after me. Heller.
I love that movie.
Oh, not many people would. That would be... What movie would that be from?
That you'll have to answer.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Which eventually we'll set up an email for you guys to get a hold of us. Right now, you can email at pdgpodcast1@gmail.com. That's the main email for the podcast chat. Which, by the way, Reb-Alien is podcast chat production.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
anyway, or you can you can even hit it up on the Facebook page there on the podcast chat.
Yes,
right there on the episode. Heller, repeat after me. Heller. What movie is that from? Okay. Anyway, so back to Legion.
So here's the info, pretty much. According to this, let me see. Where were you? Okay, here we go. While working in Israel, physiological facility, Charles Xavier met the patient by the name of Gabriella Heller. The two had an affair. Here that after something in a list, Xavier immediately resulted in the birth of their son, David. Gabriel had not told Xavier she was pregnant. Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so basically,
yeah.
Professor X met someone, did the hibbity-dibbities, and made a son and wasn't aware of it, and this kid is Legion. Now, we were watching this first episode, because if you know anything about the character, I guess the character... What Professor X used Cerebro to find people and reach out to people. I guess part of his powers on this kid, he just does that automatically, right? Yeah. He gets what everybody's thinking, and then he sees visions, or he sees.
Well, according to his powers, he obviously has the powers of his father, which is obviously telekinesis. He also has telepath, time travel. He can even travel through time. Shape-shifting and able to warp reality, which is probably why we see all those things going haywire in reality.
Because when he has a spell or he goes through one of those issues, he might even time travel and change things.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow. This series, like I said, we started watching the first episode. Yeah. It's kind of a slow watch, but now that you tell me this, now it looks... Now you got my attention. Whoa. I don't know, for some reason, anytime time travel is involved, I'm like, okay.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know why, but it just, I am.
We'll be sitting in the DeLorean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of series, and I know I'm way behind by one season. I started watching season 7 of Arrow. And after the last season I watched, which was 6, I felt like it was okay, but... At the ending, it got interesting, and then I started watching the first few episodes of season 7.
Oh, Arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It got really interested because obviously the story is.
It's funny because Arrow is what got us all into this watching things back in the day.
I know.
I've told this story many times. I've resisted getting Netflix for the longest time. Mm-hmm. Everybody was, it was like, oh, you can watch stuff on Netflix. And I was like, whatever, I don't want it. Until I heard that they were developing the Daredevil series. Mm-hmm. And about 8 months? Yeah. About 8 months before the Daredevil series came on, they brought it out.
Yeah.
I signed up for Netflix just because they were developing that. I was like, oh, I need to have it. I need to be in there. And we found Arrow.
Yeah.
And we started watching Arrow there.
Season 1 was...
Which that impressed the hell out of me.
It impressed me too.
And now, obviously, I mean, come on. They're working. I guess they just wrapped up season number 8. And I believe that's it there.
It is.
You heard about that too.
And it has a plot twist at the end. I won't say what it is, but let's just say it has a...
Oh, so you watched it?
Not watched it, but like I say, I'm on Instagram most of the time, so I'll follow like...
Well, we all go into the interwebs, but just because it's on the interwebs doesn't mean it's true, you know?
That is true, yes. But it's also on, I believe, not Stephen Amell's page, but someone, like I said, I believe it's on the Arrow page too. There's like a really plot twist. It sounds really good.
Well, it's going to be interesting to watch. Of course, I am going to wait till it's on Netflix and I can just sit down and watch it episode after episode because I can't deal with commercials most of the time. I don't know why.
Speaking of Arrow, I mean, there's that other crossover event too.
Wow, I am looking forward to that so much.
Everyone is.
I mean, think about it. You got the Atom guy. I always forget his real name.
Brandon Rock. Pretty much he was to you,
Superman.
He was always Superman, which he is.
Superman Returns. He'll always be Superman to me. I liked him. I liked him as the Atom too, though. Don't get me wrong.
I thought he did a great job.
As Ray Palmer, I like him as Ray Palmer too. Yeah. But he's got that Clark Kent goofiness to him that I can always see Superman in him. So he'll be wearing, I guess, the Superman suit. Now the real sweet treat here, which I've said this before. I always believe that Michael Keaton would make the best old Batman if they ever made a Batman Beyond movie.
Yeah, and then your mind changed when you saw the legend himself.
Well, the soul of Batman, the voice, Kevin Conroy.
Exactly.
Can you imagine? He's going to play Batman and Bruce Wayne. From some other universe. Yeah. Which this is going to be awesome. But can you imagine? Okay, if they finally get off their asses and make Batman Beyond and use Kevin Conroy as old Bruce Wayne.
That would be awesome.
I mean, because just imagine, I can see myself in the theater, you know, just movie starts or whatever, and here he shows up on the scene, and you hear him speak. Yeah. And you hear the voice of Bruce Wayne or Batman. I mean, and it's like that, and that's him right there. That's
you would have that face on your face of excitement.
Kind of like that SpongeBob face when they're going to Goofy Goobers.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, they got Kevin Conroy because both him and Brandon Routh are what's the proper word? They're playing the characters from the comic book series Kingdom Come. Obviously, you'll see him with the black and red Superman logo, which I thought looked really awesome, and he looked badass. And Kevin Conroy himself, which is obviously, for what I recall, I haven't read this series, but I'm going to look into it because I do have a cool comic app that you can buy. But pretty much, I guess he's like in some type of brace of some sort. I guess every bone is broken on him, so pretty much he has those to support his body and his bones. At least for what I would have to actually read the series. But no, that's pretty cool. Yeah. But the fact that they brought Kevin Conroy into the live to play Batman. I saw that in real life now, not just voicing him, actually playing him. That would be so freaking awesome. Now they need to bring Hamill as the Joker somehow. I hear they're planning on bringing that. That would be like that'd be the ultimate surprise, right? No, that'd be everyone's ultimate bucket list before they die. No, but that would be like what I'm saying is that would be the ultimate surprise in this crossover. I would, yeah. Mark Hamill comes back not as the trickster, or maybe comes back as the trickster, but he also comes back as the Joker. Yeah. Now that would be so freaking awesome. It would be. Wow. Well, we're gonna wrap it up because I got up early this morning, went to work, then came back, chilled with this young man, watched an episode of Legion, and we killed Little C's Pizza. So. No, they're not paying us. No, we just like Little C's. Don't judge us. Hey, pizza. Anyway, all I'm saying is, if I'm saying anything, thank you for tuning in. This is the first episode of Reb-Alien. Hope you like it. If you like it, tell a friend. If you don't like it, keep it to yourself. No, wait a minute. I can't be rude here. No, it's fine. I gotta save that for Cursory Overload. It's PG-13. You're fine. Just PG-13. You little punks are rude anyway. Exactly. Okay. Well, that being said, we want to thank you, and I hope you enjoyed. So
Till next time,
We're signing off.
Signing off.